Hole number 1 is a medium-length par 5. It's a gentle dogleg to the left, and players with their tee shot try to avoid the 2 bunkers you see on the screen. From there, with a prevailing wind, they will be able to go with this par 5 and 2. The green is surrounded by 3 bunkers, a false front, but this is a handshake par 5. Players are looking for birdie. The second hole is a long par 3. You play from an elevated tee, and you can see bunkers guard left and right. Now, the difficulty with this hole is the green complex. 3 definitive levels. Players are always trying to keep the ball underneath the hole. 3 is always a good score here. The third hole is a long par 4 that requires a good tee shot moving from right to left. If you can hit it at the corner of the dogleg, it gives you an open look to the green. Players will be going in there with a 5, 6, and 7 iron. The key here is to make sure that you put the ball in the fairway with your tee shot. The fourth hole is a par 4 just over 420 yards. Now you see the bunker on the inside corner of the dogleg. Players need to avoid that bunker. And this double dogleg par 4, if you can put it on top of the hill looking down at the green, provides an excellent birdie opportunity. The longest hole in the golf course is the par 5 fifth. Now you can see there are no bunkers off the tee, but it gently turns to the left. So players will hit their tee shot, then most will lay up into this area, short and right. The green, 2-tiered wedge play is going to be very important if you want to get the ball close to the hole on your third. The tree-line par 4-6 is one that requires a good tee shot. You'll see drivers, you'll see 3-woods, you'll see hybrids. They'll be hitting into a long, narrow green that has many contours, so you have to be very exacting with your approach shot here at the 6th. The par 4 7th is a longish par 4 that moves from right to left. Players will hit their tee shot to the corner. That gives them an open look to the green. You see the 2 bunkers that guard the front, but this is a par 4 that the players should be able to get their approach shot close to the hole. The par 4 8th moves gently to the right. You see the 2 bunkers down the left-hand side. It gives the player a great visual for their tee shot. If they put the ball in the fairway, even though the green is guarded by a bunker on the right-hand side, they should be able to get the ball close to the hole, a great birdie opportunity. The 9th is a medium-length par 3. You see the 2 bunkers that guard front left, front right, but this is a multiple-tiered green. It's very complicated, so club selection, very important. The par 4 10th has a fairway that slopes dramatically from right to left, so the players will try to keep their tee shot down the right-hand side. They should have a mid-iron into this green, which is very sizable, so club selection is very important here. Most likely on the par 4 11th, players will go with less than driver from this elevated tee. The bunker on the outside corner of the dogleg they want to stay short of. Then they hit to a green, guarded by a bunker, but it does sit diagonally. It's a very hard hole to get the ball close on. With all its beauty, the short par 4 12th gives a player options. Now they can take a driver off the tee and go at the green, but the prudent play is to lay back and operate from there with a wedge. The green, complicated, 3 definitive sections, should be a birdie hole. The 13th is the shortest of the par 3s. It's straightforward, but if you get a prevailing wind into the player's face, club selection can become very tricky. The dogleg left par 4 14th hole provides the player with the most demanding tee shot. The 2 bunkers down the right-hand side, players try to avoid with the fairway sloping left to right. If they get a good look at the green, it's a very small target and very hard to get your approach shot close to the hole. The short par 4 15th gives the player a chance to be aggressive off the tee. If they find the fairway, they'll have a wedge in their hand. They should be able to get the ball close to the hole. On the par 4 16th, players will try to position their tee shot down the left-hand side. From there, they'll have an open look at the green, they'll have a wedge in their hand, a great birdie opportunity. The 17th is a very difficult par 3. It's the longest on the golf course. Players hit from an elevated tee, the green sits diagonally to them, club selection becomes very difficult. The 18th is a par 5 that is easily reachable by every player in the field if they hit a good tee shot. Avoid the bunkers down the right-hand side, and then whatever club is left, you have access in the front. You can run the ball up onto the putting surface. Every player is looking for birdie or better.